Oh, that's horrible. Let me try and fix that. Not much better. That light's actually all in. Yeah, that's the good light. That's the good light. And I'll put it up here so you can see me a little bit better. I guess you guys probably are a fan of how formal this is. Oh, no. What? Oh, highlight. Weird. Okay, that's fine. Didn't know my thing could do that. It's cool. Okay. So, this is my Wednesday weekly. It's been a while. I said I was going to do one after that last time I did one on a Monday. I still haven't put up most of these, but I waited another week, and here we are, Wednesday. And even technically, it's Wednesday back home, just barely. Yeah, well, like a couple hours in. It's starting to get early enough over there. So yeah, life's been good. I'm not a teacher. That's the biggest thing I've learned this week is I can enjoy it, and I can deal with teaching kids, and I can, find comfort or find something cool about it. But when push comes to shove, I'm just not made for it. Let me see if I can change the dimensions. Oh no, it's already in narrow. Great. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Okay, sorry. Yeah. And so I'm just not cut out to be a teacher. It's not my calling. I could do it, and I could figure out how to make it work and all that, but it's just not what works for me. And the thing is with me personally, I have a one-on-one experience with education. If I want to learn something, I go out and I figure it out. I did that with piano, I did that mostly with Chinese, I did that pretty much on my own, and really there's no other way you learn. You don't just go to a class and just take it all in. I mean, you have to make a conscious effort. Progress doesn't happen unintentionally, and if it does, then it's usually not the progress you want. Other than that, things have been improving a lot. For a couple days there, like 2 or 3 days, like maybe 2 days ago, I just couldn't get any energy to do anything. I just couldn't. It was horrible. I hated it. And then I started going to sleep just a little bit earlier, and my body immediately responded. I slept 10 to 12 hours both nights, and I plan to tonight as well, just because I feel like my body's telling me I need it. And whether it be the new situation, the cold, the whatever it is, it's really messing me up. My apartment is always kind of in this almost warm place. I hate it. I really can't wait for it to be spring and summer so that it's warm, because being cold all the time just messes with your head. I'd be okay with it if my room got toasty, if it just got nice, but it really doesn't. It just kind of keeps just a little frigid, just frigid enough, and there's a heater over there, but it really doesn't do the trick. I tried to go to the gym today, but they refused to give me any contract other than a full year, so I was like, nope, bye. And they're trying to charge me $880 for it, which really isn't a bad cost. It comes out to about $150, but when I know I could pay $80 and still get my 6 months in, I'll be fine. So I'm just going to go out and buy some sweats and then start running outside, because that's the only thing stopping me from running outside is how cold it is. With the Great Wall Marathon coming up, coming up in a month and a half, I really want to be running regularly so that doesn't shock my system. I don't want to be running regularly in general. I still have that goal of doing an under 25-minute 5K, and it's really not that hard. When I was leaving for here, I did one in 25 minutes and 11 seconds, and I think I can beat that, especially if I'm running without music, because in the past I've been running with music. It's a totally different ballgame running without. I just know I run faster and all that. I'm going to miss running with music, though. I'll probably do that the first thing I come back to the U.S. once I have some spare money, which, if I'm being responsible, I'll never have spare money. So, not for a year or two, anyway. What should I talk about? Let's see, what should I go yet? Okay. So yeah, I've got my liaisons and the people from the school that were going to help me out finding me a Chinese tutor, which I said was kind of hard to do. And so if they don't have something for me in the next 3 or 4 days, and I mean, they were super nice and helpful. I annoy the crap out of them, I'm sure. If they don't find something in the next 2 or 3 days, I'm just going to go to university, because there's a university about 5-10 minute bike ride away, electric bike away. And so I'm just going to go over there and just kind of bum around, hoping to find someone who's willing to take my money to teach me Chinese. Because I just want somebody to talk Chinese at and to get my grammar corrected. Because I know that's my biggest downfall, is I just have very poor grammar. The other thing is writing on a chalkboard for other kids has has really improved my what's the word? It's handwriting. It's not lexic. It's not typography. It's not orthography. I think that's it. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, I'm kind of going a little off track. I got my Chinese study back up. Started planning my lessons a little bit more in advance, and I started teaching kindergarten too, which should bring in about $1,000 to $1,500 more dollars a month, hopefully, which is awesome. But the deadline for all that money for the Great Wall is March 1st, and so even though I'm having all this money come in, I won't be able to pay for that until after I get paid, which won't be before March 1st. So I'm going to have to get creative and find ways to get the $300 US to pay for the Great Wall expenses. And then I'll have plenty of time to get up the money to pay for the trip out there. We have one friend on this trip whose name's Zach, and he walked into China with $3,000 in his pocket, and he bought like 2 scooters and just buys food all the time, and he's just living it up. We're all super jealous, and so gotta do Dave Ramsey. Gotta get ahead on the money stuff. Plan yourself out and achieve financial peace. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for kind of enjoying this trip with me through China. Hopefully I'll do some more sightseeing in the next couple days. I know I have plans to. And I might make a quick video of me exploring just my school, because I only did like a brief cursory exploration, and I really haven't gotten into like the depths of the school. It's called Yanhuang 外语学校 国外语学校. So yeah, Yanhuang Foreign Language School. Anyway, I'm bored. Anyway, that's my Wednesday Weekly. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.